everyone! Once again, it's me, Dhaizy Bhonz. Welcome back to my channel. This time, we're going to continue solving scientific balancing equations. I had it before already from my past vlogs, but I got this special request from parents and students asking me to completely solve these equations. So, here we go. Our first example, nitrogen hydride plus hydrogen sulfate equals to nitrogen hydride sulfate. On our first side, how much does nitrogen have? We have 1, hydrogen has 3, sulfur has 1, and oxygen got 4. And on the other side, we have nitrogen 1, hydrogen 4, sulfur 1, and oxygen 4. If you noticed, on the left we have 1314 and on the right we have 1414, meaning to say it's not equal. So to make it equal, we have to fix it. Yes, we have the same nitrogen 1, but we have this 2 here, meaning to say we have to multiply nitrogen 1 times 2 equals 2. Same with this hydrogen 4 times 2 equals 8. Now, because we have 2 nitrogen on the right, so we have to fix nitrogen on the left. To make it equal, we have to put 2 before the nitrogen hydride and multiply it. Nitrogen 1 times 2 equals 2. But if you notice, nitrogen is together with hydrogen. It's because they are combined elements. So multiply hydrogen 3 times 2 equals 6. Now if you noticed, we have 2614 on the left and 2814 on the right, meaning to say it's not equal. If you noticed, on the left side we have 2 hydrogens, hydrogen 3 and hydrogen 2, which was separated by this plus sign, meaning to say we have to add hydrogen 3, which we multiplied already, to 2 with the product of 6 plus hydrogen 2 and equals to 8. Now we got 2814 and 2814, meaning to say it's now equal. Next, we have sulfur oxide plus lithium selenide equals to sulfur selenide plus lithium oxide. Same steps, bring down the given terms. On the left, sulfur has 1, oxygen has 2, lithium has 2, and selenium has 1. On the right, sulfur has 1, oxygen has 1, lithium has 2, and selenium has 2. We have 1221 and 1122. It's not equal, so let's fix it again. To make our oxygen equal, which has 2 and 1, so on the right we have to put 2 before the lithium oxide. Then multiply oxygen 1 times 2 equals 2. And because oxygen is together with lithium, having 2, so let's multiply lithium 2 times 2 equals 4. Then fix the left side to make lithium and selenium equal. Put 2 before the lithium selenide and multiply lithium 2 times 2 equals 4. And selenium 1 times 2 equals 2. Now we got 1242 on the left and 1242 on the right, which means we got the correct answer. For our third example, we have nitrogen plus fluorine equals to nitrogen fluoride. As we drag it down, nitrogen has 2 and 1 and fluorine has 2 and 3, which means it's not equal. So, start with the nitrogen. To make it the same 2, put 2 before the nitrogen fluoride on the right and multiply nitrogen 1 times 2 equals to 2. And because nitrogen is together with fluorine, so fluorine, which has 3 times 2 equals 6. Now fix fluorine on the left to make it both 6. Put 3 before it and multiply fluorine 2 times 3 equals 6. Now we got it! 2, 6 and 2, 6. Our fourth example, we have aluminum plus hydrochlorine equals to hydrogen plus aluminum chloride. In this fourth example, it seems like easy to solve, but as I remembered way back on my high school days, I tried my best so many times until I got the correct answer. We have the same aluminum 1, but we have hydrogen 1 and 2 and chlorine has 1 and 3. So I started to fix hydrogen on the left. To explain it shortly, I started to multiply it with 2, but I can't get the correct answer until I reach 6, which will serve as the key to make our equation equal. So let's multiply hydrogen 1 times 6 equals 6 and chlorine 1 times 6 equals 6. Then let's move to the right. We have hydrogen 2, so to make it 6, let's multiply it with 3 and we got the product 6. Also with chlorine, let's put 2 there before aluminum chloride and multiply it. Chlorine 3 times 2 equals 6. Now we got it complicated because chlorine is together with aluminum, so we have to multiply also aluminum 1 times 2, we got it 2. Now on the right we had 2, 6, 6, so let's fix aluminum on the left. To make it short, let's multiply it by 2 to make it 2. Aluminum 1 times 2 equals 2. So we have 266 and 266, we got it equal. Our fifth example, potassium plus chlorine equals to potassium chloride. As you noticed, we got the same potassium 1, but we have chlorine 2 and 1. So let's fix first chlorine on the right. Put 2 before it and multiply. Chlorine 1 times 2 equals 2. But chlorine is together with potassium, so let's do the same. Potassium 1 times 2 equals 2. Now we have 2 and 2 on the right, so we have to fix potassium on the left. Put 2 before it and multiply. Potassium 1 times 2 equals 2. Now we got it! Potassium and chlorine have the same 2. Then let's proceed to our sixth example. Sodium phosphate plus calcium chloride equals to sodium chloride plus calcium phosphate. We've dragged down the given terms already. Sodium has 3 and 1. Phosphate has 1 and 2. We called it phosphate because of the combination of phosphorus and oxygen. Calcium has 1 and 3 and chlorine has 2 and 1. This problem is just the same with our fourth given example. We have to find for the right number, which will serve as the key to balance our equation. So let's try to start with calcium. To make it 3, let's put 3 before the calcium chloride and multiply it. Calcium 1 times 3 equals 3. And because calcium is together with chlorine, so let's multiply chlorine 2 times 3 equals 6. Now PO4 on the right has 2, so let's fix this first. To make it 2, PO4 1 times 2 equals 2. And because PO4 is together with sodium, so let's multiply also. Sodium 3 times 2 equals 6. Now we got 6236 on the left, meaning to say we have to fix the right part of our equation. We have sodium 1 here, so let's put 6 before the sodium chloride and multiply. Sodium 1 times 6 equals 6. And because sodium is together with chloride, so let's multiply also chlorine 1 times 6 equals 6. Now check it. We got our equation balanced. Next, our seventh example, carbon hydride or what we call methane plus oxygen equals to carbon oxide plus water, and we are all familiar with its scientific symbol H2O. Bring down the given terms. Carbon contains both 1, hydrogen has 4 and 2, and oxygen on the left had 2, while on the right we have 2 oxygens containing 2 and 1, separated by this addition sign. Now let's start with the hydrogen on the right. To make it equal with the hydrogen on the left, let's multiply it by 2. Hydrogen 2 times 2 equals 4. Because hydrogen here is together with oxygen, so let's multiply oxygen 1 times 2 equals 2. To make it clear, we have 2 oxygens here on the right. The other one has 2 and the other one has the product of 2 because we multiplied already oxygen 1 times 2. So, for short, we have oxygen 2 plus 2 equals 4. Now let's check oxygen on the left. To make it 4, let's multiply it by 2. Oxygen 2 times 2 equals 4. So we got it, 144 and 144. Yay! It's now balanced. Next, our 8th example. Aluminum bromide plus potassium sulfate equals to potassium bromide plus aluminum sulfate. Bring down the given terms. Aluminum has 1 and 2, bromine has 3 and 1, potassium has 2 and 1, and sulfate has 1 and 3. Oh my. Let's start with aluminum on the left. To make it 2, let's put 2 before the aluminum bromide and multiply it. Aluminum 1 times 2 equals 2, and aluminum is together with bromine, so we can't skip it. Bromine 3 times 2 equals 6. We got our aluminum equal already, so let's fix bromine. On the left, we got bromine 6, so on the right, we have to multiply bromine 1 to 6 and got the product of 6. But bromine was combined with potassium, so we have also to multiply potassium 1 times 6 equals 6. Now we got 2663 here, so we have to fix potassium and sulfate on the left. Multiply potassium 2 to 3 to get the product of 6. Together with sulfate, multiply SO4 1 times 3 equals 3. Now we have the same 2663 equal. 9th example, lead hydroxide plus hydrochlorine equals to water plus lead chloride. Lead contains the same 1. Oxygen has 2 and 1. And our hydrogen on the left has 2 and 1 because we have 2 hydrogens here. And on the right, we have hydrogen 2. And our chlorine contains 1 and 2. So let's start with oxygen because we have 2 and 1. So let's put 2 before the H2O and multiply oxygen 1 times 2 equals 2. Also with hydrogen 2 times 2 equals 4. Now we got 1, 2, 4, 2. Meaning to say we have to fix hydrogen on the left, and remember we have 2 hydrogens here. And if we add hydrogen 2 and 1, it's not equals to 4, so we have to multiply hydrogen 1 times 2. Then add hydrogen 2 plus 1 times 2, which is 2, so 2 plus 2 get the sum of 4. Notice that hydrogen was combined with chlorine, so we have to multiply also chlorine 1 times 2 equals to 2. Now we got it the same 1, 2, 4, 2, so we made it balanced. Now let's proceed to our 10th example, sodium fluoride plus bromide equals to sodium bromide plus fluoride. Here sodium has the same 1, fluorine has 1 and 2, and bromine has 2 and 1. Let's start with fluorine. To make it 2, let's put 2 before the sodium fluoride and multiply fluorine 1 times 2 equals to 2. Same with sodium. 1 times 2 equals to 2. We got 2, 2, 2 on the left, so let's proceed to sodium on the right. Let's put 2 before the sodium bromide and multiply sodium 1 times 2 equals 2. Same with bromine 1 times 2 equals to 2. Now we got it equal again. Next, we have here the equation nitrogen plus hydrogen equals to nitrogen hydride, or what we called ammonia. Nitrogen has 2 and 1 and hydrogen has 2 and 3. Starting with nitrogen, we have to multiply it by 2 to get the product 2. Same with hydrogen because it was combined with nitrogen, so let's multiply hydrogen 3 times 2, get the product of 6. Now let's check hydrogen on the left. To make it 6, let's multiply it by 3. So hydrogen 2 times 3 equals to 6. So we got it. 2, 6 and 2, 6 is now equal. Next is the easiest one. Barium sulfide plus platinum fluoride equals to barium fluoride plus platinum sulfide. Why is it the easiest one? Check it out. Do we have to fix it? No need. Barium has the same one, sulfur has the same one, platinum has the same one, and same with fluorine, it has the same too. Gotcha! Another simple equation, gallium fluoride plus cesium equals to cesium fluoride plus gallium. Here we have 131 and 111, so where will we start? Fluorine has 3 and 1, so let's fix first fluorine 1 on the right by multiplying it by 3. And fluorine was combined with cesium, so let's multiply them both. Fluorine 1 times 3 equals to 3. Same with cesium 1 times 3 equals to 3 also. So we have now 133 on the right. Now fix cesium 1 on the left. To make it 3, let's multiply it by 3. Cesium 1 times 3 equals to 3. See how easy? We made it equal again. Next, another simple one. Hydrogen cyanide plus copper sulfate equals to hydrogen sulfate plus copper cyanide. Cyanide is another term for the combination of carbon and nitrogen. Here we have hydrogen 1 and 2, cyanide has 1 and 2, and copper has the same 1, and sulfate has the same 1 also. So we only have to fix hydrogen and cyanide. All we have to do is to put 2 before the hydrogen cyanide and multiply hydrogen 1 times 2 equals to 2 and cyanide 1 times 2 equals to 2 also. See how easy it is? We got it again. It's now equal. Another one. Carbon fluoride plus bromine equals to carbon bromide plus fluorine. In this case, carbon has the same 1, fluorine has 4 and 2, and bromine has 2 and 4. So let's start with bromine. To make it equal with bromine on the right, let's multiply it by 2. So bromine 2 times 2, we got it 4. Then proceed to fluorine. To make it equal with fluorine on the left, let's multiply it by 2 also, and so fluorine 2 times 2 equals 4. Now we have 144 on the left and 144 on the right, meaning to say it's totally balanced. Next one, silver nitrate plus copper equals to copper nitrate plus silver. Silver has the same 1, nitrate has 1 and 2, and copper has 1 and 1. We have to fix first nitrate on the left because we have nitrate 2 on the right. So let's multiply nitrate 1 by 2, also silver 1 times 2. And we got it 2 to 1 on the left, so let's proceed to silver on the right. Multiply silver 1 by 2 to get the product 2. And once again, we made it equal. For our next equation, rubidium nitrate plus beryllium fluoride equals to beryllium nitrate plus rubidium fluoride. Rubidium contains 1, nitrate has 1 and 2, beryllium has the same 1, and fluorine has 2 and 1. Let's check nitrate first because we have nitrate 2 on the right, so we have to multiply nitrate 1 by 2. Same with rubidium because it was a combined element, so rubidium 1 times 2 equals 2 and nitrate 1 times 2 equals to 2. Now rubidium is not equal already, so we have to multiply also rubidium 1 on the right to 2 and get the product 2. Now take note that rubidium was combined with fluorine, so we have to multiply also fluorine 1 times 2. Now we made it equal again. Now for our third to the last equation, we have phosphorus plus oxygen equals to phosphorus oxide. Phosphorus has 4 and 2 and oxygen has 2 and 3. Let's start with phosphorus. To make it equal 4, let's multiply it by 2. Phosphorus 2 times 2 equals 4. Now, phosphorus was combined with oxygen, so let's multiply also oxygen 3 times 2 equals 6. Now we got oxygen 6 on the right, so we have to fix oxygen on the left. We have oxygen 2 here, so we have to multiply it by 3 to get the product 6. Now once again, we made it equal. Next, our second to the last example. Magnesium fluoride plus lithium carbonate equals to magnesium carbonate plus lithium fluoride. Why carbonate? It's because of the combination of carbon and oxygen. Here we have magnesium 1, fluorine has 2 and 1, lithium has 2 and 1, and carbonate has the same 1. By fixing fluorine first, which was combined with lithium, let's multiply them both by 2 and got fluorine 1 times 2 equals 2. Also lithium 1 times 2 equals 2. And as easy as that, we got it equal again. Now for our last and final equation. Ay, sa wakas makapahinga bunganga ako. We have sodium phosphate plus potassium hydroxide equals to sodium hydroxide plus potassium phosphate. Here, sodium has 3 and 1, phosphate has the same 1, while potassium has 1 and 3, and hydroxide has the same 1. Let's fix sodium first. So, to get the product 3, let's multiply sodium 1 by 3, and also hydroxide, which was combined with sodium. Now we got sodium and phosphate equal already, so let's fix potassium and hydroxide on the left. By multiplying potassium 1 by 3, we got the product 3. Same with hydroxide, which was combined with potassium. Now we made it equal again! Yay! And that's it. Thank you for watching, guys. Mega love shoutout Team Forever Global, Team Sapat, and most especially for those students and parents supporting me with my vlogs. God bless us all. Thank you.